Today is June 10th. It's about 8:30 in the morning, 85 degrees. I'm not going to be out here too long. I just got more mint to pick out of there. It looks like I lost my sedum, my gold sedum. That petunia didn't make it. These were suffering a little bit, so we've upped the water. Curl going on. And I lost one of my ginger tops. I've got some olive tree over there that I'm gonna be sending through the chipper. My husband trimmed all of the Mediterranean palms here. They look pretty. We took the melon out of this bed. It was killing all my agapanthus. It was soaking up all the water, drinking up all the water. So I took them out. I was willing to leave them as long as they weren't a detriment to the plants that I'd already planted in there, but they were. This, I didn't have anything in here but zucchini, which it's not really thriving too well amongst this, but there's my Angelonia. This is an Angelonia. I'm going to take both the tops off of these because I basically had them on there while they were babying them the first few days. These I planted last night and they're like an orange berry bush. I took out the globe thistle. It looked ratty, so, and it's almost halfway across. It's getting there. Lots of growth. It's got little flowers starting to come out. That's a noodle bean right there. I've got a zucchini that's ready to pick. There's one on the other side too. This one hadn't had any fruit and now it's got two, And this one doesn't have anything, and it was the one that had produced the others, but it is awfully hot for them. These are all orange berry bushes. We'll see how they do. It's awfully hot. We're supposed to get up to like 107 today, excessive heat day. And so we shall see. There's my chart. It looks good. It's really good. Peppers are looking good. The spaghetti squash over against the wall's looking good. The cypress vine's looking good. There's a black-eyed Susan vine going up over there. The beans that are next to it on the left-hand side are looking good. My scarlet runner bean is still alive, which I'm really struggling with beans this year. This was the winning plant, this one here. It's producing orange tomatoes for me. So I'm really pleased. This is a Chadwick cherry, and it's the first one. So even though these are orange, I'm taking them before the birds figure out that they might like them. I had to cut off a part of a tomatillo over here. I took down these pots, and the one thing I'm gonna do is I've got some flowers that I'm planting in some red pots, and I'm gonna string those up along here. So that's what I'm gonna try to get done this week. The tomatoes are all looking good. I don't know about these money makers. Let's look. Well, it doesn't look too bad. We've been trimming the bottoms of the plants, you know, trying to keep some of the yellow leaves that turn. Oh, this one looks like it. 4, and I have 2 in the house. Yay. I have been not buying tomatoes at the grocery store, mainly because I'm trying to keep my grocery bill down, but also because I kept thinking, I'm gonna get tomatoes. I just need to be patient, not impulsive. And homegrown tomatoes are the best. So the other thing I did is I laid some cardboard, and I put cardboard in both composters, and it seems to really work. It's like when you lay something on top of it, it keeps the soil underneath it from baking. So that's the purpose of this whole thing. And I'm preparing this soil and trying to keep it from baking because I've got some seeds that I started in the house, and there's eggplant, and I'm trying to think, but things that I think will survive. Ooh, there's some orange ones too. And this is a Chadwick cherry. Oh, I see some over there on the other side too. So I think I will shut off my camera and get as many orange tomatoes out of here as I can this morning. It's my garden diary. Today is the 5th of June and this is what we got out of the garden. It's a good size. It's a nice size. It's on the plant that's to the west in the raised bed, not to the east. The one in the east I don't think has produced any actual ones that I've been able to harvest. They've all been ones I've had to cut off because they didn't make it. And I noticed that the male flower doesn't seem to be producing pollen on that side either. My first cherry of the season. It's a Chadwick cherry. And I know it's orange, but I don't care because I wasn't gonna fight the birds for it. And it looks like there's gonna be at least 3 or 4 in a couple of days. Today is June 10th, and this is just what I was able to harvest out of the garden this morning. Actually, no, these 2 back here. This one I picked yesterday, and this one I picked the day before. That's why it's the reddest. And then these are all Chadwick cherries, except for one, and I think it was this one. And it's part of my stash of seeds that I call favorite cherry. So I don't really know what this variety is, but I think Chadwick cherry is becoming one of my favorite varieties. So I might have to just save some seeds from it.